How come there's two of you?
Not anymore.
That's efficient. That's efficient. One of you can go to work, and the other one can do the spiritual practices all day.
That's good. Oh well, I can't record. Can't record if I'm on my phone. I was already on my phone, and the audio is a little bit better if I'm on my phone than if I'm on my computer. Doing it this way. So, what were your takeaways, Sue, from the Love Ranch? What was it like? What did you learn?
So learning my Enneagram was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, finally clear up that confusion.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Oh. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Well, my question is, what did the Enneagram show you? Your number. What did it reveal?
It revealed that the whole not good enough story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of got revealed. I mean, I even came up with a whole nother personality. It's the one that I am wasn't good enough.
Well, I'm not good enough is a common story. That's probably the most common story of our population, of humanity.
Yeah.
So it's not just that you're not good enough. What are the other patterns?
Well, the really powerful one for me too was the fire ceremony, where I wrote down the things that I needed to let go of. Mm-hmm. And the 3 that I wrote were I can't be myself around people.
And why is that? Why can't you?
Because then they'll know I'm not good enough. Or I'll say or do something that's disappointing, that'll make them not like me anymore, or that'll
The most powerful words are, I won't do it right, or I might do it wrong. So she's very perfectionist. It's not just that I'm not good enough is sponsored by because I won't do it right. She used the word right so much that she has to do everything right. And so she's very calculating in order to do things right. She has to perform to do things right. So right and wrong is strong, and judgments.
This is the one.
Typical Catholic. Typical recovering Catholic too, right?
Yeah. Guilt, I'm bad, and the judgments, because the one is the critic, right and wrong, black and white, good and bad, and the judges. They're very trapped in judgment. It's easier for a lot of the other fixations to move beyond judgment and to let that go, but the one feels so identified with it that they have to do it in order to be safe in the world.
And how fitting that I'm an underwriter.
Right. It's a perfect job for her.
The official judge of right and wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You failed. Sorry.
What was your question, Jevon?
I asked how you came to that conclusion. What was the process? How'd you figure out?
Yeah, it was very
Enneagram 1.
It was a very arduous process. Both Denise and Joe working overtime, scratching their head.
Yeah, because she very much has the language of the 1 and the 3, but it's her why. Her why is stronger in the 1. And the 3 seems to be a developed trait. The achievement part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We would ask her questions after questions after questions. I had ChatGPT give me questions for these 2 distinctions, and her answers would be 1 1 1, like language 1 1 1 1 1, and then 3 3 3 1 1 1 1 3 3 3. And Joe and I would look at each other like, what? So
That's fun.
Maybe a little bit of 4 in there, right? Wanting to be unique and
special.
special.
That's the best.
Yeah. Jevon's the specialist, so the very most special. So nobody can compete with Jevon's specialness.
That's right. Don't even try.
Yeah.
Well, how about did you have an overarching takeaway, or like what was helpful for you, or
freedom.
epiphanies, or
Freedom is the focus. Freedom is the takeaway word.
Freedom from what?
From the judgments.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Freedom from the judgments.
or freedom or what? It's probably a good question as well.
Freedom or what? Yeah.
For
what?
Or what? Or for what?
Yeah.
Freedom from and freedom for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Freedom from judgments. Freedom for peace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Peace. Yeah.
Well,
I know was also another one.
I know.
Yeah, I know was another one that I had to let go. That's a hard one too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard one for all egos.
The one loves knowing that being right is salvation.
That's right.
So one of my earliest memories was if I'm right, I'm safe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? One of the first strategies that I learned. Yeah, I can never do anything right was the very first lesson I remember learning. And then, yeah, if I'm right, then I'm safe was the next one.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Makes sense.
And then that Harley is a good indicator of her integration. The 1 goes to 7 when they're integrated. So they go play and have fun. And yeah. So you know that you're integrating when you're more playful, 35% less serious, y'all. For all y'all. Yeah.
I was very serious about my writing, though. I would write it with the group and then make sure that I don't, that I'm in the exact perfect position that I'm supposed to be because like there's a formation that you got to keep. And then you want to stay on the correct side of your lane and the right distance and make sure you're accelerating right and then not slow, not like over. Yeah, you gotta.
Well, then you're not there yet.
No.
so when you can be carefree while you're writing.
I'm gonna be careful when I'm writing by myself.
Oh. Yeah.
Just when I'm writing with the group and around people. People.
They're everywhere.
Bastard.
Can't get away from these guys.
That was really nice. Having that place to myself too.
Yeah, that probably ended up perfect.
Of course it did. Yeah. Yeah, and she required a lot of individual attention. I mean, there was a lot to unpack. So it wouldn't have been we wouldn't have been able to go as deep with you, Sue, if the other two ladies would have come.
Mhm.
Well, good. So successful trip.
Definitely.
It worked.
Yeah.
Again.
It worked again. You guys have
Good.
coming this week, right?
We have someone, no, we don't have anyone coming until the 15th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She's a repeat.
Ah.
Yeah.
You get a break? Some
Yeah.
downtime?
Well, no, because I have to pack up Kat's house. Her house is in escrow. I just finished doing all that rock that was delivered, finished the planners, and today I'm helping a friend move from Kingman to Dolan Springs, and then Tuesday and Wednesday I'm packing Kat's house. So, no, not downtime, and I don't need any more downtime than I get plenty of time. We can't, I don't want more than one person for retreat work. One person a month or two a month. 2 a month would be full for me. It takes a lot to be on for all those hours of the day.
Yeah. I get it.
Especially at my age. It doesn't seem like it would because we're just sitting around talking, but there's a focus, the strong mental engagement and listening for all the prompts and ways for us to engage. And so it, and at my age, it's just a little more challenging.
Yep.
Yeah.
I get it. Well, 2 it is. 1 or 2 only. Don't even think about it.
Don't even.
That's your max.
You betcha. Yeah. It's good.
Should we read?
Sure.
Yes.
A Song of Prayer, chapter 2, forgiveness. Is that where we're at?
Forgiveness of yourself. We read the intro the last time.
We did.
Good thing you're here, Sue. Keeping us on track. Do you want to read it again, Jevon?
Forgiveness of myself?
No, the introduction. Because you're like, we did?
Oh, well, I don't remember most of these. It's fine. It's all in the subconscious.
Okay.
Let's see. Forgive, you will save. Accomplish this forgiveness, and you will save the world. It's nice. But why don't we just start with 1?
You're right. No gift of heaven has been more misunderstood than has forgiveness. It has, in fact, become a scourge, a curse where it was meant to bless, a cruel mockery of grace, a parody upon the holy peace of God. Yet those who have not yet chosen to begin the steps of prayer cannot use it thus. Forgiveness' kindness is obscure at first, because salvation is not understood nor truly sought for. What was meant to heal is used to hurt, because forgiveness is not wanted. Guilt becomes salvation, and the remedy appears to be a terrible alternative to life.
Guilt keeps you on your projected. You're projecting everything out, making the world really, but also making all your pursuits. And in my separation is the base of guilt, and so like my pursuits really are sustaining my guilt. My pursuit out is sustaining my separation, which sustains my guilt and all my suffering. All the Enneagram temperaments is the result of my projection out and creation of my separate identity, my separate temperament, and it's my shield of that darkness. All the temperaments are. We react to the darkness different, which is the separation. All the 9 temperaments, and so it's the opposite world. Now, guilt is my salvation because it keeps me separate and special. And forgiveness or love is the ultimate thing to avoid. Because
For the ego.
For the ego, yeah. Yeah. It's the one thing that you do not want. Do not find love, because that will mess up your shit real bad.
Yeah, that's the lie.
Yeah, that's right. That's the lie.
Forgiveness to destroy will therefore suit the purpose of the world far better than its true objective and the honest means by which this goal is reached. Forgiveness to destroy will overlook no sin, no crime, no guilt that it can seek and find and love. Dear to its heart is error, and mistakes loom large and grow and swell within its sight. It carefully picks out all evil things and overlooks the loving as a plague, a hateful thing of danger and of death. Forgiveness to destroy is death, and this it sees in all it looks upon and hates. God's mercy has become a twisted knife that would destroy the Holy Son he loves.
The forgiveness to destroy is like the ego's version of forgiveness. It's kind of like, I see it like, the traditional religious figure that, says, I forgive you, but makes you bad. You gotta have penance, and and squarely puts the things that are in the bad camp as really bad, and then these things are really good, and you can be forgiven, if you do all of these things, and then you can be in the camp for now. Maybe.
Until the next time you do something wrong,
Right,
because you were born that way.
because that's right. And it's basically using forgiveness, or the idea of it, or the word, to accomplish a selfish gain, a particular gain, making somebody bad, making an enemy. Crafty ego. Oh, you're on mute. Are you talking?
Who?
Denise was talking.
Oh.
She
It
got
doesn't say
no.
but
She. Do you hear her?
no, I don't hear her.
Yeah, you got no sound, lady. You look good though.
Now she's muted, and now she's not. Oh, but I still can't hear her.
Yeah.
Now can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
yay!
It might be because it's a little windy and maybe the wind is, anyway, I don't understand technology. So one of the strategies of the enemy, or the enemy of the ego, is that if I don't forgive, it believes itself to be safer. And it keeps me safer from you because I'm holding you captive over here. And now you can't hurt me as long as I hold you captive under my unforgiveness. And forgiveness seems, it's not true, but forgiveness seems to make one vulnerable, open to attack again. And yet, the scripture that says, my ways are not your ways, as far as the heavens are from the earth, so are God's ways from man's ways. It really is the opposite. We're being invited into the opposite of everything we're taught in our culture and what the ego believes to be true. So it feels dangerous. Everything that we're being invited to do feels dangerous to the ego because it is dangerous to the ego. Because the ego will be silenced, dissolved, integrated into the spirit. I don't know all the language, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We might awaken. And that means that's death to the ego.
Yep. Ego's terrified of that.
Yeah.
The course talks about the unstoppable power of defenselessness, something like that. But defenselessness is unstoppable and supremely powerful only if there's nothing to defend. Because as soon as you have something to defend, like defenselessness and safety is foolishness to the ego, because there is absolutely something to defend, because it's very fragile. It can fall apart, and in the best of circumstances, continually falls apart by its nature. It's meant to keep falling apart so you can keep putting in the effort to keep putting it together, because it's the doing of it all that keeps the appearance of existence. You can't ever be there. You can't ever put it together, because if you stop, everything, the illusion crumbles. And so defenselessness, to defend itself, is egoic and keeps you separate from who you are. And the true idea of defenselessness is that there's nothing to defend.
Right. Just like there's nothing to forgive.
And there's nothing to forgive. That's right. The wrongdoing never happened.
Right.
I forgive you for that which you never did.
Right.
Which is nice.
That's freedom.
Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool.
Why does it feel easier said than done?
Oh, for sure.
Because you're conditioned.
Yeah.
That's why.
And what feels natural is the conditioned response.
That's right.
So being vigilant is a conditioned response. And now I'm trying to be vigilant against being vigilant.
Yep. That's right.
You can lay that down too. You can just stop. Just stop all of it.
You can stop it all. The problem is when you try to get Soo to be free, you're still going to be screwed. It's just like Jevon trying to accomplish his way out of his hole. It's not going to happen, because you're using the ego to get out of the ego. It's just not going to happen.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Shit. The secret, just like defenselessness, there's nothing to defend. The real secret is there's nowhere to go. And oh shoot, I'm throwing stuff. There's nowhere to go, and there's nothing else to accomplish, and there's nothing else to solve or make right. There's no wrong to be righted. And everybody is beautiful and perfect, not because their personalities are doing what they're supposed to do, but because none of us are our personalities. Because we're all these expressions of, like, of creativity. And how could you have a wrong expression of creativity? You can't. It's just this unique expression of God that's doing something funny. It's like, make a face, make a funny face. Oh, that's a funny one. It's not like, oh, you made a bad funny face. Like, all of us are this wonderful expression of creativity that are just doing these things, and maybe there's some lessons in it. That's one possibility in it. Maybe we're just all doing these expressions. God's having a fun time being Jevon. It's like, well, let's stress the shit out of everything. Try to get somewhere else. No matter how good you do, you're gonna you're going to not be good enough, and you got to get somewhere else. That sounds like a fun game. Go.
Well, you bought into it. Jevon bought into it.
I know. Yeah. Or whatever, it's like all of our games.
Yeah.
I love that video, the Alan Watts video of, what's it called? I sent it to the group one time. I just listened to it again yesterday. It was something like not caring. It was like the art of not caring, or the beautiful gift of not caring, something to this effect. But he talks about the absurdity of thinking that there's some kind of scoreboard in the sky that is, keeping track of accomplishments and keeping track of where you are and the destination, and this balance of what people think and how you are in the culture in the world, like like all the things that you're doing, how they actually matter to get somewhere. Like there's somewhere else to get to, and what if there was nowhere else to get to, and what if everything that you were trying to do your whole life just disappeared? Would it really even matter, even in this created existence? Would it change the weather? Would it change how the sun shines, and how the earth turns, and how all these things? He goes on and on, and it wouldn't change anything. It wouldn't change any of that stuff. And even in our little tiny solar systems of our little family, people die all the time, and the unlosable person dies, and then what happens? Well, life just goes on. Yeah, that's right. Life goes on. You can't lose that one. Well, we lost him. Well, okay. Well, who else? Who's the next unlosable person? We gotta assign someone else to that role. And it ends up being that this thing that I thought was so important ends up being completely replaceable, and at least not as important as I thought. And that could be depressing to think that way, or it could be complete freedom. Like, wow, all of this import that I'm putting on this particular thing that will die and fade away, and I'm putting so much effort to sustain it. It's like you're putting effort in, the rearranging. I'm criticizing the band that's playing the song on the Titanic. It's like even worse than rearranging the chairs, right? It's like the band's off key, or something. And so what could you do? What could you do different? Well, one thing I could do different is I could be more present, and everything could be perfect. Because if I can't get there, if I can't make things perfect and sustainable forever, and be enough, or make everything right, or love enough and serve enough to get enough acceptance, or whatever I'm trying to do, if I can't get there, well, maybe I'm already there. And if I am already there, well, what is there to do? There's nothing to do. Well, if there's nothing to do, at first it's terrifying. But then once I settle into it, it's very peaceful. This is it. And peace and content become the scariest thing to embrace, because it's here. There's nothing to do or to accomplish or to change to be peaceful and content and be content. That's it. It's already right here. It's very painful for my ego to let go and experience that. But it's always available in every moment. For me, but not my ego.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. That's what I loved about the roller coaster analogy that Jonathan wrote. Mm-hmm. Before I heard that, I was striving to get as far in this world as I could spiritually. Like, I want to have as much awareness and awakening as I possibly can so that when I come back the next time, I have a greater awareness starting point. That was my belief. Because I don't want to come back in the dark as it was. And when I saw that analogy, I was like, oh, it's already done. The tracks are already laid. The ride is the ride that it's going to be. It's going to end when it does. And it gave me so much freedom that it's all already done.
Mhm.
And then I can just be present and not strive to be better or get further. Um, I'm just in this experience to have what I came here to have. That's
Mm.
it. So yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah. So now I'm just trying to have a better yard.
Yeah.
And apparently that I can accomplish.
Yeah. Well, and it's not like we're not going to do stuff. That's what bodies do.
Yeah.
I can certainly enjoy it. I could even enjoy my work more.
Yeah.
Doing loans, and Soo's underwriting loans, and Denise is lugging rocks around.
Right.
Manual labor, like these kind of things. The thing there can be a massive enjoyment. The thing that what I suffer is when I'm doing something and I think I should be doing something else, or I think I should be doing more things, and it should be accomplishing different results, and I resist, and I'm resisting life as it's showing up for me as I'm doing things, because it should be different. That's the part that makes me suffer. Not that I can do a different thing, because here I am. There's nothing else to do. So it's wonderful. It makes it easy when your destiny is doing what you're doing.
Yes.
You are accomplishing your destiny. Congratulations, you made it.
Yes.
I'm
That
so
feels good.
I'm so glad it's easy, man. It sucks when it's hard.
Yeah.
Next,
Next. Are we on 4?
Yeah.
uh,
Three. 3.
3.
3.
Sure.
Would you forgive yourself for doing this? Then learn that God has given you the means by which you can return to Him in peace. Do not see error. Do not make it real. Select the loving and forgive the sin by choosing in its place the face of Christ. How otherwise can prayer return to God? He loves His Son. Can you remember Him and hate what He created? Will you hate His Father if you hate the Son He loves? Or you will hate His Father if you hate the Son He loves. For as you see the Son, you see yourself. And as you see yourself is God to you.
Mhm.
Self is God to you.
I mean, that could be a good mantra for being in a body is don't make it real, because we, we see it. It's not a bad thing to see danger, or see challenges, or see an opponent. This is all natural in the world of competition and achievement that we live in. But just like a movie is not real, and we enjoy watching the drama, and we actually go pay money to see it, we love that because it's not real. We don't like it when we think it's real.
Mm-hmm.
And so why don't we just enjoy all the drama and just realize it's not real?
Um, Shoot, I just had a thought about not seeing error, but seeing the face of Christ.
Mm. Dang it, that was probably the one we needed too.
It's gone now, Jevon. You're just talking too much.
Need to interrupt me. I'm just filling space, waiting for the nuggets.
You're doing a good job. Shoot.
Oh, dang it. We
Okay.
missed it.
That's all right.
We missed it.
Apparently I missed it too, because it's
It's all internalized.
it's
It's too much for words. We can't express that kind of wisdom in words.
that's how it goes.
It's only energetic transmission.
Okay.
All right. As prayer is always for yourself, so is forgiveness always given you. It is impossible to forgive another, for it is only your sins you see in him. You want to see them there and not in you. That is why forgiveness of another is an illusion. Yet it is the only happy dream in all the world, the only one that does not lead to death. Only in someone else can you forgive yourself, for you have called him guilty of your sins, and in him must your innocence now be found. Who but the sinful need to be forgiven? And do not ever think you can see sin in anyone except yourself.
So, Sue, if you apply this to judgments, your great fear of being judged by others is just your judgments. It's not them. They're not even in the picture. They have nothing to do with your fear. Even though you believe that you have experienced their judgments toward you, you've only ever experienced your judgments of yourself. This is why you can't perceive others as being innocent until you perceive your own innocence. And then it's easy to apply that to everyone.
Yep. But it's the only way that I've been able to do that is you got to get out of the ego's agenda, because people aren't innocent in the ego agenda. They are offenders. They are offending my agenda all the time. But if they are innocent, well, how does that work? Well, they have to also be. I can chunk it down in different parts. Like ultimate reality, we're all just God stuff, right? We're just spirit, consciousness, all the same one, sure. But you can also think of people as souls, or like, that the angel and the light and the candle, or whatever that children's book, right? Your two friend souls that wanted to come and have this earth experience. And they're a volunteer that wanted to be the thing that you can forgive or have resistance, or all that, all those kind of thing works. But either way, they're innocent. Like the thing that their ego is doing is just on the script. It's a script in the movie. It's not reality. Thinking of it that way is you're already stepping back from being, even if you're just looking for it, you're already stepping back out of your ego agenda and personality, so you could even like look for it. It's like asking somebody their favorite flavor of bubble gum when they get angry. It's like it's hard to stay really angry when you actually have to think of information and turn on that part of your brain. It's really difficult. You start asking questions. Wow, you're so angry. Tell me more about being so angry. Oh wow, yes. Tell me. Well, that's interesting. Where do you feel that in your body somewhere? And you just like get them talking and explaining about anger, and they can't stay angry. It's this different functions. And so for me, I can't stay totally crazy, fearful Jevon when I'm watching Jevon be crazy, fearful. You can't do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like when you're watching the movie, you can't be like all into it and also like, oh, the scoring of this film and the angle and the frame. That's an interesting choice of
Right.
Hmm. Yeah, it is interesting, huh?
yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. It's interesting too. Like even on a scary movie, like if you turn off the sound, it's not so
Uh,
scary anymore.
yeah, yeah.
Like you need all those parts to give you that experience. If you take one out, it messes it up. Why does it mess it up? Well, it's smoke and mirrors. You need all
Right.
those angles to get the experience because it's an elaborate illusion. Super good one, but still an illusion.
Right.
Oh man. Uh, the other thing that I think is really powerful about this is it's all this is I love the idea is of it's all for you. Forgiveness, it's prayer is always for yourself, and forgiveness is always given to you. When I give it to somebody, it's given to me because the thing that made forgiveness necessary is the offense, supposedly. And so, but where did the offense come from? The offense came from me. It's part of my projection device.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm projecting a world that needs forgiven because I projected the enemy and I projected the obstacle, and the whole thing is being projected. But I'm confusing these images that I created as the light. The light never changed. The light going through the film never changed. And that light is actually more akin to my identity and who I am than these images that I've made up that the light shines through that I'm looking at. I'm like staring and thinking that's reality. But it's not. It's my different film that I'm plugging in front that my light's shining through that's making the flickering images on the screen that I call reality. And so it's always me. I'm always just watching me in reality. And but when I forgive and when I take off those or I change the judgments or I change the lenses and the filtered and the filter that my light shines through, I see different things. And so it says the happy dream. So when I see a happy world, it's still a dream. I'm putting in a different lens so
Mm-hmm.
the light can shine through, and I'm still seeing. It's not ultimate reality, but now it's at least a happy illusion,
Uh-huh.
and it's always available as well, which is nice.
Mm. This is the great deception of the world, and you the great deceiver of yourself. It always seems to be another who is evil, and in his sin you are the injured one. How could freedom be possible if this were so? You would be slave to everyone, for what he does entails your fate, your feelings, your despair or hope, your misery or joy. You have no freedom unless he gives it to you. And being evil, he can only give what he is. You cannot see his sins and not your own. But you can free him and yourself as well.
Why are you holding back the freedom? Don't be so selfish.
Free everybody.
Mhm. Yeah, keep going.
Forgiveness, truly given, is the way in which your only hope of freedom lies. Others will make mistakes, and so will you, as long as this illusion of a world appears to be your home. Yet God himself has given all his sons a remedy for all illusions that they think they see. Christ's vision does not use your eyes, but you can look through his and learn to see like him. Mistakes are tiny shadows, quickly gone, that for an instant only seems to hide the face of Christ, which still remains unchanged behind them all. His constancy remains in tranquil silence and in perfect peace. He does not know of shadows. His the eyes that look past error to the Christ in you.
Others will make mistakes, and so will you, based on an agenda, which only exists in the world I created. Because there can be a mistake in perfect unity. There can be a mistake in my judgment of perfection.
Yeah. In a world where people want to learn, want to have experiences, where souls to have experiences to grow.
Well, yeah, if you want to have an expression, like think of an artist. It's like, nope, you did that painting wrong. You're like, we're fingerprinting. This is how could you do that wrong? Sorry, that was a mistake. You did it wrong. It's absurd if you think about that, especially when you think about it as a kid doing it. But that's what we do all the time. Like, that was the wrong expression. I'm sorry.
Ask then his help, and ask him how to learn forgiveness as his vision lets it be. You are in need of what he gives, and your salvation rests on learning this of him. Prayer cannot be released to heaven while forgiveness to destroy remains with you. God's mercy would remove this withering and poison thinking from your holy mind. Christ has forgiven you, and in his sight, the world becomes as holy as himself. Who sees no evil in it sees like him. For what he has forgiven has not sinned, and guilt can be no more. Salvation's plan is made complete, and sanity has come.
Prayer cannot be released to heaven while forgiveness to destroy remains in you. And forgiveness to destroy is, once again, you have an agenda. You're going to say what you did was bad. Traditional forgiveness is what you did was bad, but I'm going to let it slide.
Because I'm a good person.
Because I'm good. You're still
You're
bad. Yeah. We got that covered. I've created basically a bad. But now my prayer can't be released. So that prayer, once again, is not words I say, but more my resonance, which determines my experience of the world. So a low resonance, I'm feeling hell, basically. It's a a high resonance. I feel heaven, negative experience of heaven. So if I keep this low resonance of forgiveness to destroy, I have someone doing wrong still, stuck with, possibly even an enemy. That sucks. I've created a sucky life, stressful life. But I'm the one that's hindering my prayer of getting to heaven, communion.
So the solution is ask for his help. Ask him how to learn forgiveness as his vision lets it be. So I love that, because all we need to do is bring our little bit of willingness to shift, to have that happen. And we're asking for help from a greater source, one that actually can help us move.
Not through vigilance.
Yeah, not through vigilance, but through prayer.
Yeah, man. But for the grace of God.
Right. Yeah.
Jesus help me. I mean, it's a wonderful prayer. I love that Gary Renard would say something like that every day when he'd leave the house. Whenever he'd do something, it's like, okay, God, or Holy Spirit, I need your help. Or I don't remember what he said, but he had this thing where every day, every time he would start doing things, he would always ask for God's help, ask for the Holy Spirit to be the voice that guides him, uh, which it's a beautiful thing. That's what gets me in trouble when I go down my path too fast without asking for help. Like, no, I got it.
I got this. You have other things to do.
That's right. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Good for today.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad we figured that out.
Well, I hope everybody has a beautiful day.
Likewise.
Yeah, I'm so glad you guys got to spend some time together. That was wonderful.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Yeah, it was beautiful. All right, you guys. I love you.
I
Love
love
y'all.
you.
Conquer the world or nothing.
I'm gonna go take it over.
Bye-bye.
And forgive the shit out of it.
That's right.
That's right.
Bye.
Yeah. Not much. We're gonna take naps today. Did Kobe go pee?
Did you see how he bites me?
He bites you. Oh, I know. I pick him up too. He won't come down. Did he stay in the bathroom up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't come down anymore. He didn't come down at all last night.